Practice every day. Okay, the recording has started. So I think it is, let's see, let me look at my clock. We're 1 minute before the top of the hour, so we can just relax and chat, say hi to each other. I miss being on the live Facebook and seeing your comments immediately, but I know they're there. I feel your love and feel the energy. It's just so powerful. Okay, we need to do this again. Okay, good morning, everyone. We're just going to go ahead and get started. I am Nancy Havera, Spring Forest Qigong certified practice group leader, certified trainer, and legacy master healer. And we are here today to continue our everyday practice of Qigong. It doesn't have to necessarily be the 5 elements. But my focus this week, and I'm inviting you to join me with this, is to consider the question, how would you and how would I take Qigong to children? How would we bring it to children? And so there are 3 simple guidelines that I follow. The first is smile, because that shows that to children that I am loving, I am very relaxed, and I am ready to have fun and play with it. The second guideline is to keep it simple. Now, in this practice this week, we're going to keep things much simpler. In previous practices, actually, this is my 5th time for leading Everyday Qigong. Yay! And I'm so pleased that I have these opportunities. So sometimes I lead in more depth with more explanations, but with children, we want to keep it simple, focused on the essence of the exercise, the essence of the posture, the essence of the color, and the essence of the emotion. Keep it as simple as possible. And then with children, we want to keep the practices short. We want to have chi breaks throughout the day that just help us to shift our energies to a more relaxed or to a higher vibrational frequency that makes us feel better. And as we work with children, keep in mind that each of us, supposedly adults, have within us an inner child. And this inner child is with us our entire lives, our best friend. So it doesn't matter chronologically how old we are. We can tap in to this inner child with smiles, with simplicity, and with short chi breaks throughout the day. And when we do this as adults, this energy radiates out to the children in our lives. We can also specifically teach the children these exercises and play together with these activities. So smile, keep it simple, and keep it short. Now today when we practice, my exercises will be a little bit longer than I would do in a classroom in a school, because we are actually practicing everyday Qigong. And as I say, I'm not going to go into a lot of detailed explanations because I want to keep it simple, but we will practice a little longer. We will do every day this week one of the 5 element exercises, and at the end we will do chanting and working on a chi point or points with the chanting to open up our channels in the energy flow in our bodies. All of these are very simple and can be easily shared with children. Now, many of you already know that my specific interest with working with children is because Jerry Wellett and Siu Ling, Bisonia Ao, and I have been working on a handbook. And for any adults who work in any capacity with children. And we are hoping to launch it within the next few weeks. Okay, this is backwards, but it's called Qigong Around the World being, becoming, belonging, sheeple perspectives for children. Keep in mind, every time you practice Qigong, everything about Qigong, every lesson that Master Lin teaches us is an invitation to shift our perspectives, to see the world from different perspectives through different eyes, and to feel the shift of the energy within us. It is a wonderful, wonderful way of living. Let me say one other thing, one other reminder. So often I have heard that Qigong is so repetitive, these exercises are so repetitive, they're so boring, but that's not true. Every time we practice any of the exercises, any of the chanting, any of the movement, any of the sitting meditations, we are entering into a great adventure of exploration and discovery. And when we open our minds and hearts to this approach to the exercises, there is no limit to what we can learn and grow and discover. So after every single practice, we come into the practice as one level of Qi, one type of Qi being, and we leave the practice changed, transformed for the better. So practicing, it's okay to repeat as often as you need, as often as you want. It can be short, it can be simple, it can be happy. One other thing, or a couple of other things that I would like to mention, and then I will stop talking, is that I so appreciate Sealing's introduction of me from last Friday, passing the baton. And as I was thinking about this over the weekend, I had the feeling that each of us are beautiful, unique links in a gigantic chain that connects us together. Now, this chain does not constrict us, does not imprison us, does not bind us, but it connects us with love. And each leader in this link brings unique perspectives, unique personalities, unique insights to you each week. It's just so much fun to listen to every single presenter. But also the participants, you, the participants, are important links in this chain as well. You are treasures as well. And then when we bring the children in, we have more links in this amazing chain that encircles the world, that extends out into the universe. So honor yourself as a beautiful link in this chain, and I thank you for that. I also invite you to please ask questions. If you have questions about anything, ask. I have, in addition to practicing everyday Qigong, and I will be teaching the activation of Qi level 1 sometime in the new year. I also am the leader of a distance healing practice group with Spring Forest Qigong on Facebook. And it's quite a large group that has many healing requests. It's a very, very fulfilling and loving experience to be part of that group. And the second group that I lead is kids of all ages practice Qiful perspectives with Spring Forest Qigong. And there are, I think there are about 40 videos on that page. And I post thoughts every day to tie in with children and Qigong, and also the handbook that we're working on. So you can join each of these groups or none, but if you join, just please simply answer the questions and you will be joined automatically. Thank you for that. So there was one other thing I wanted to, the last thing that I want to say is when I work with children, I bring them a definition that expands their perspectives. We are all human beings. We are residents of the planet. We are residents of the universe. We make mistakes and learn. We have injuries and learn. We get sick and learn. We have challenges big and small. Every single person, without exception, in this universe has challenges, big and small, but we learn from them. Spring Forest Qigong teaches us that everything in the universe is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transformed. It can be changed. So you, as a human being in this universe, are also an energy being. Qi is intelligent energy that is found in everything. So as an energy being, you are also a Qi being. You are intelligent, you are intuitive, you're capable of learning from challenges and just from everyday blessings in life. What a wonderful way to live. To teach children that they are Qi beings, to live life as a Qi being yourself. So when I come up into challenges, I step back, notice, and observe myself as a Qi being. And this helps me to fulfill the vision of Spring Forest Qigong, a healer in every home, a world without pain and suffering. We were all born healers. We were all born Qi beings. So now it is time to begin our practice. Remember, keeping in mind that we are going to present it in a simple way, a little bit longer than if I went into a classroom, that each of these segments can be broken down into very short Qi breaks that can be repeated for 30 seconds or a minute as often as you want throughout the day. You don't have to explain them to the children, just have fun playing. Okay, let's all get ready. Do what's comfortable for practice for you. You can stand, sit, or lie down. I encourage children, depending on what we are doing and the circumstances, either to sit or to stand. It's not a good idea for them to be lying down on the classroom floor. So we begin our practice with bouncing. And our whole body is just completely loosey-goosey. I am feeling the goosebumps flow up to me from my feet all the way through my body. That's my Qi. We are activating the flow of Qi in our bodies and detoxifying. That means cleansing, getting rid of any extra energy that we don't need. It could be aches and pains. It could be illness, it could be worries or fears. Bouncing helps us to transform, change. Word for transform can be defined as to change. Let go, cleanse, get rid of. So if there's anything specific you need to release, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And you can also play and imagine that you're breathing in light into every pore of your body. It's kind of fun. Notice how that feels. And breathing out from every pore of your body, any extra energy you don't need. Whatever, you don't even have to understand what it is. Just let it go in appreciation. Feel lighter and lighter as you practice this. You're connecting yourself to the earth. So not only do you get rid of stuff you don't need, you're connected and grounded to the earth so you don't float off out into space. Now raise your arms and let your hands flat at the wrist. If it's difficult to raise your arms, raise them as high as you can or pretend. That's one thing working with children. We can always use our imaginations and pretend. And each day we can raise our hands and arms a little higher. And let's say you have a cold or asthma or allergies. This is particularly good for releasing letting go of that energy, changing it. Play, breathing in light from the universe and just changing what you don't need. Maybe it goes into smoke or mist, or even more fun, it changes into butterflies. Now slowly and gently bring your hands down, so slowly, and just feel how you feel. Are you vibrating? Are you warmer? You feel a breeze? Just relax. Trust and feel the energy. We're going to go through our bodies and open up some chi buttons. And each of these has a purpose. Each of these has a reason for us opening. So we're just going to open them and feel the energy. Now, we're going to tap under the eyes with either the knuckles of our thumbs or bunch your fingers. These are the best ways for children to do it, and do it very gently. Love, 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 joy, joy, joy. Peace, peace, peace. That is from Emily and Dagu, and those are 9 taps. Now, inner eyebrow points 9 times. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Words have very, very powerful forms of energy. Positive words are powerful. Cup your hand and cup the top of your head. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Cup the base of your head. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And then massage that bump at the bottom of your neck in a circular motion. We're not doing this. We're not cupping, we're not hitting, we're not slapping. And I've lost count because I'm talking, and that's okay. Now, if you want to open up your heart energy and your brain energy, clap 9 times. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. You want to open up your lung energy, start with your left inner elbow. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Go to the right side. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Inner left armpit. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Right side. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And then we're going to use an open fist to tap the sacrum, the bottom of your torso. That just makes you feel so good if you've been sitting a long time. You just feel stuck. And then we're going to cup the fronts of our knees. Love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. That's love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Sides left, love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Sides right, love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Now just notice how you feel as a chi being. Any one of those little exercises can be pulled out for an even shorter chi break. Each day, we're going to begin our lessons with the sound of a bell. Now, this may not record clearly on Zoom, but know that the vibrational frequency is there. What does this invite us to do? We're invited to tap into very old wisdom that helps us to make good choices, to give us the habit of making good choices in our lives. This bell also invites us to know that we are connected to each other and we are part of a much bigger picture. And finally, the sound of the bell invites us to begin any movement that we have chosen. This is a very simple prompt that can be used at any time. The room, the kids are agitated and out of control. Ring the bell, bring them back into the present moment. They're ready to make wise decisions know that they're connected, and to start one or more exercises. Then the next thing that we're going to do with each exercise is clap our hands 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This helps us to be aware of the vibrational frequency as it's spreading up our arms into our body. Feel yourself vibrate. Now bring your hands into prayer formation and focus on your belly button. Deep inside is a very important energy center called the lower dantian. We're going to imagine that there's a gentle light shining there. And then we say the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. In this vast universe, we are loved, we are intelligent, we are chi beings, and we are here for a very important, positive reason. It's time to call on a guide to lead us during practice. Every guide is different. A guide can be a tree, a teacher, a grandma, a grandpa, a dog, a cat, a flower, a cloud, a star, the sun, the moon. So many possibilities. We can each choose one. Call on them to guide us and be with us so that we know we are never alone. And now we set our intention. Why are we here? What is the purpose of this practice today? For us in everyday Qigong, we are going to work with teaching this to children. How do we do this? So we bring each child into our heart center, every child in the world, inviting them to come in and join us. And of course, if we're working with children, we can do this silently. Or if there's an event like the hurricane in Florida, you can invite the children to bring all the people of Florida, all the life forms of Florida into their hearts to help heal and come back into balance. Smile, start my internal love engine. Drop your shoulders. That means you are ready to relax and ready to practice, and it feels so good. And if you remember, put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. If you are able, breathe in and out through your nose, but that's not necessary. Just do your best. It's always good, better, best. No right or wrong. So let's clap our hands again. And put your right hand with the fingers open and a little bit tense in front of your chest, and your left hand in front of your lower dantian. This is called moving of the yin and yang. You don't have to remember the name of this exercise, but pretend that your hands are gigantic. They go from the fingertips to the elbows. As you breathe in, your right hand down and the left hand comes up to the forehead, right hand goes down, bottom of the torso, breathing out, left hand comes up, the right hand goes down. You want to breathe in and out as slowly and gently as possible. And in this exercise, we are working with the color green. Remember, every color that we work with is intelligent. It is always with us, no matter whether we have good days or bad days. So we can ask the green, where can I find you? How do you make me feel? What do you look like? We can ask green to teach us. Look around the world in which we live. One thing about green, I tell children, is that if we look at green outdoors in the natural world, it helps improve our eyesight. And I am lucky enough to live in a place where there's lots of green. And so green is telling me the world is so full of green. The world wants us to be happy. One of the gifts of green is happiness. Happiness energy and green transform or change the energy of anger. So maybe you're in a place where you're angry or frustrated. Pause. Have a chi breath with moving of the yin and yang, slowing down, noticing what you feel, how you feel, just observing. Feel the chi. Feel yourself as achieving. Do this with 3 more movements. It's a little bit short today. You can go back and look at the replays, mine and others at any time. Practice on your own. The replays are always there, just like the color green, just like the gift of happiness. They don't go away. So I've lost track. I'm bringing my hands to a stop in front of my belly button, my lower dantian. The right hand is on the inside, the left hand is on the outside for girls. For boys, the left hand is on the inside and the right hand is on the outside. What happens if you get mixed up? No problem, no worries. It's all good, better, best. You're working with the chi, and the chi is intelligent and it knows what to do. Okay, so I invite you now to sit down briefly, and we're going to do our chanting. We're working with the sound she, like she, if you talk about me, she is funny or she is silly. So you kind of round your lips and just feel the energy. Imagine it's coming down up from your heart center, up through your mouth. We're going to chant it 3 times. But first, we're going to activate chi buttons in the center of our palms by rubbing our hands together. And then we're going to place those warm hands over our eyes and chant 1, 2, 3. She. She. What did you notice? I was tingling all over and I felt a green going into my eyes and happiness going all the way through my body. You, I'm sure, noticed different and wonderful things as well. So it's time to end our practice today. I invite you to focus again on your belly button and that light that we lit up earlier. And looking down from above, see it begin to spin like a ball. Spin, 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 spin. And it gets smaller and smaller and faster and faster. So it collects all that chi that we've been practicing with, and it stores it deep inside us. It's always with us. Then rub your hands together again. And then just pause in the prayer formation and say thank you. Say thank you to the universe. Say thank you to your master. Say thank you to everyone in this group that has connected around the world. Thank you. And with those warm palms, give yourself a nice energy face wash. Starting at the chin, you're tracing a heart on your face. And then we're going to massage our ears. This is a fun activity from the top of the ears on the rim all the way to the bottom, pulling gently on the earlobe. It's like having a full body massage. Feels so good. We're harvesting all the chi that we've collected. And let's extend our left arm and cup from the shoulder to the wrist, inside, outside, inside, lung energy, outside, heart energy. Go to the right side, inside, outside, side, outside. And then this is one exercise I love to do. Interlace your fingers, sorry about that, and massage in a circular motion, that lower dantian, that lower abdomen. This helps for a lot of things. So if you had COVID or you know someone who has had COVID, this helps to recover and get rid of a lot of extra energy we don't need. So we're going to bend over and cup the kidney area. Love, love, love. Peace, peace, peace. Joy, joy, joy. We're going to tap the tailbone sacrum again. Harvesting the chi. And then let's all come up gently on our toes and bring your feet down on your heels gently. We're not going to be dropping. Now, if anybody's pregnant, it's not recommended that you do this, especially if you drop your heels. But if you're very gentle, it's relatively safe. But pregnant people, be careful. Just be advised, it's not forever. And so this we can tell children and inner children. It's good for balance. It's good for memory. So it helps you think clearly, make good decisions. And it strengthens your bones as well. Okay, we have come to the end of this practice today. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've had fun. I hope you have. See you again tomorrow. Thank you.